everybody, welcome to the Bedford Life and Company. I'm Alexis and today I'm going to show you how to make split pea soup in a crock pot. You can also use lentils for this recipe. Either way, it's simple, hearty, and delicious. So put your aprons on and let's get started. You ready, Dad?
Okay.
Before we begin, I just want to say if you're new to the channel, well, welcome. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you can stay up to date with all of our new recipes, product recommendations, and of course, new merchandise from the Bedford Life. So it is getting cold here. We're expecting a snowstorm. It's probably going to be about 1.5 feet of snow. And there's no better way to beat the winter blues than with a nice bowl of soup. Now I have to admit, I did not like pea soup growing up. My mom used to make it and it was not really my favorite. But as I've gotten older, I have really learned to love it. And the recipe is so easy, and because of that, it's really something we have in our house almost all winter long. The good thing about this recipe is that there really is a lot of room for substitutions. So like I mentioned before, if you didn't have split peas, you could always use lentils. I'm using smoked ham hocks, but I've also used the exact same recipe and used a ham with a ham bone in it from Easter. If you were in a pinch, you probably could use ham steaks and a boneless ham, but I do want to say that a lot of the flavor of any meal, whether it be soup or stew, it really comes from the bones. But if you didn't have it, like I always say, use what you got. There are, however, limitations on your substitutions. You cannot use sliced ham from the deli. No, you've crossed the line, you've gone too far, just stop, go get the ingredients, and then come back. Now this is why I love this recipe and crock pots. Let me show you how easy this is. You're gonna put the ham hock in first, to put that at the bottom there, and 1 pound of split peas that have been rinsed, soaked, and sorted to make sure that there was no bad ones. 3 cups of onions, 2 cups of carrots. What I have here is a few bay leaves. I didn't have a whole one, so I just took some of the pieces, and then about 4 cloves. Okay, so you're just gonna put that in. Garlic, probably 4 or 5 cloves of garlic, and some diced ham. It's about 6 or 7 ounces. Okay, so that goes in like that. Now you're gonna add your water slightly to cover the top. For this recipe, you're working with ham. Ham is very salty, so I don't put any salt in the beginning when I put the soup in the crock pot. I only use salt at the end if it calls for it. So it wasn't quite 6 cups, it was closer to, okay, close enough. About 5.5, 5 3/4. All right, so it's that easy. Then you're gonna put the lid on. Put it on for 4 to 6 hours. I prefer 6 hours. You may want to give it a stir, maybe about 2 hours in, but I wouldn't remove the lid too much. You really want to keep that liquid and the steam in there. So maybe about 2 hours you could give it a stir, and then check it closer to 4. Okay? So I'll be back. So use this recipe as a guideline, but tweak it, make it your own, make it exactly how you like it. This is the way that I make it, but I would love to hear how you've changed this recipe, if you've used my recipe, if you love it, if you hate it. Let me know in the comment section below. So the 6 hours is up and you will know pretty much that it's done. A very good indication is when your ham bone sort of falls apart. Your ham hocks, sorry, or ham bone, either one. This is the skin, and it's great for cooking, but you don't really want to eat it. You can then pick the meat off the ham hock and put it back in the crock pot. But the rest of this should be discarded. I know it's not the most appealing, but the soup is delicious. And there we have it. It is topped with a toasted Terra Nova bread, fresh parsley, and cracked pepper. All right, everybody, my soup finished up last night, but too late to eat. So of course I decided to have it for lunch today, and it's perfect because let me show you what it looks like outside my front door. Ooh, delicious. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Make sure you check out the rest of our videos, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.